Hi, Hammer. Okay, let's see. What? Okay. Yeah, now I've got 300 points in the warrior tree. Okay. Let's see.
So viel zu tun.
So much stuff. I'm gonna sell that. Hard bread from the day before yesterday. Magica, life. So much magica. Oop. Wrong button. So. Good. Hey! So where is the crafting? It's over here. That's only smithing and cloth working. Woodworking is here. Okay.
Beste Waren zu fairen Preisen.
Wait. Oh god. 11 days! This bow will take me 11 more days to complete. God. Why did I think that was a good idea? Hey, Amelia! Yeah, why might it be? So this is a continuation from last time. Where is the table? "14 days! Oh god. One day, 20 hours. One day, 20 hours. One day, another 21 hours. 10 hours. 10 hours. Okay. What? Nah, I think I have still some low level stuff. Under level 50? Nope. Nope. Ah, yeah. 10 hours. Where?
Manchmal reichen Krallen nicht. Manchmal
Yeah.
braucht man einfach die Fertigkeit eines guten Handwerkers.
Yeah, that's when you only have like one trade left, and then it takes a month or something. No, wait, I think one trade took me would have taken me 3 months to complete. Settle valuables. Okay, where? Why do you send me up there? I need to go to the way shrine. Oh wait. Stable master. I like how my griffin is chirping behind me. Yeah,
Eigentlich würde ich sagen,
personally, I'd say
Ihr habt
maybe
für die
stick
Sicherheit
to
der
one or
Verlästigen
two
Gläubigen
skills
gesorgt. Kenne ein paar von ihnen.
for the beginning. There she is. Can I? No, I can move the camera lower. Let's see what she does. Play with dust storm. I know she plays with her feathers. Come on. With my main, I'm learning alchemy, and I think okay, I have to be honest. She is learning everything because she is maxed out in her normal skill tree. There she is. And I've basically took all fighting skills that I wanted, so I'm putting all additional points into my crafting skills. My other characters are specializing in one skill tree, even though they learn everything. Like she only gets points in enchanting. The rest is pretty much empty except for the first. I totally understand that. It's so cute. So where do I need to go? I think I need to go over here. No. It's here? What? Okay, where do you want to send me? That's Craig's Spire? Really? Okay. I need to go to Shornhelm. You also get the red horse I have. Forgot the name of my horse. Like in what kind of horse it is. No, the name of my horse is Roy Mustang. Where? It's a Blood Shadow scheme horse? Yeah, and his name is Roy Mustang. Oh yeah, I got news. I got runes. Wait. Yeah, I can delete this. So, I'm lazy. Let's take the horse.
Ja.
So I think. Ah, there.
Ah, Grüße, Adepten. Jeder erkennt das Gildenmitglied, das seinen Verstand mit dem des verrückten Gottes gemessen hat. Was kann ich für euch tun?
Greetings, Adept. Everyone knows the guild member that. How should I call it? Messen. Basically, all I remember is the other translation for this word. It starts again. I can't remember what's the word. Messen. Hey. Ah, that measured her mind with the mad god. What can I do for you? Hey, Mitchell. Yes, very German. I'm looking for a mage named Adebert. Bonafrid sent me to warn him. His life could be in danger.
Bonafrid? Die kurzsichtige Hellseherin? Was will sie? Sei's drum. Adebert ist gerade gegangen. Meinte, er bräuchte etwas Ruhe. Meistens geht er in den Innenhof hinter der Gildenhalle, wenn er etwas Zeit für sich braucht. Ob es ihm wohl gut geht?
Bonafrid, the short-sighted seer? What does she... Ah, whatever. Adebert just left. Said he needs some quiet. Most times he goes into the courtyard behind the guild hall if he needs some time for himself. If he's alright, I hope so. Someone is killing his friends of the Order of the Eye.
Ihr meint das ernst, nicht wahr? Mara, steh uns bei.
Nice.
Ich trommle die anderen Initianten zusammen und alarmiere sofort die Magister. Bitte sucht nach Adebert und bringt ihn unversehrt zurück. Wir werden ihn nach Kräften beschützen.
You're serious, aren't you? Mara defend us? Maybe. I'm assembling the other initiates together and alarm the Magister. Please search for Adebert and bring him back safely. We will support you with all our powers. Or this word can be translated to so many different things in English. Yeah, it could be forces, but also power and might. That's cool. I think he's gonna die. Maybe. I can't remember. Ah, he is already dead. Well, that's not useful. I am not gonna read his journal, but if I remember right, it's about well, crows that fly around him, and he's looking for an artifact. Yeah, and it doesn't do him any good.
Ihr, die ihr das Geheimnis dieser mordenden Schatten enthüllen wollt, kommt näher.
You who wants to unveil the secret of these murdering shadows, come to me. First, I'm gonna mine some ore.
Seid nicht beunruhigt. Nur ihr könnt mich sehen. Ich bin die Lata, Sitchik-Meisterin des Schauglases. Ich habe euch aus der Ferne beobachtet und glaube, dass wir das gleiche Ziel haben. Ihr wollt diese rachsüchtigen Schatten zerstören, ja? Ich glaube, wir können einander helfen.
Don't be worried, only you can see me. Well, that's really not worrisome at all. I am Lilatha, Psychic Master of the Hourglass. I've watched you from afar and think that we might have the same goal. You want to destroy these vengeful shadows, yes? I think we could help each other. A moment. Well, what should I do? In your opinion?
Alle Opfer der Schatten suchten ein dätrisches Artefakt. Eine außerplanare Antiquität, die sich vor meinem Blick verbirgt. Um diese Morde zu klären, muss ich erst das Artefakt finden. Ich brauche dazu 2 Objekte. Eine anuische Laterne und eine Schwellenlinse.
All victims of the shadow looked for a Daedric artifact, an extraplanetary antiquity, which hides from my sight. To damn, what's that word? I feel like I'm thinking too complicated. Yeah, to clear these murders, you have to find this artifact first. You need 2 objects, an Anuic? How do we call it? Anuic lantern and a liminal lens. Where are these objects?
Ich glaube, die Laterne liegt in einem gesunkenen Schiff bei Kenatis Rast verborgen. Die Linse ruht in einer Kassette, tief in den heulenden Grabkammern. Bergt diese Gegenstände und begebt euch zu meinem Boot nahe Vulkel Wacht. Vertraut niemandem. Unsere Feinde sind sehr gut getarnt.
I agree, her outfit looks really cool. I kinda hope that's an outfit you can get in Somerset, even though I know this is actually the intro quest for Clockwork. But it kinda looks like... I mean, she is a psychic mage. So, I believe the lantern lies in a sunken ship by Kenatis Roost. Yeah. The lens lies in a cassette deep in the howling tombs. Get these things and go to my boat near Wukelvat guard. Don't trust anyone. Our enemies are hidden well. Very well. But before I do that, I have some questions.
Es tut mir leid, dass wir dieses Gespräch nicht persönlich führen können. Ich fürchte, dass ich ein zu verführerisches Ziel für diesen schattenhaften Mörder bin. Ich muss verborgen bleiben. Ihr habt Fragen? Ich bitte euch wirklich, euch kurz zu fassen. Niemand kann sagen, wann unser Gegner wieder zuschlägt.
I'm sorry that we can't talk personally to each other. I fear that I'm too tempting target for these shadowy murders. I have to stay hidden. You have questions? I ask you to be quick. No one can say when our enemies will strike again. Do I want to ask about the Psychics? Well, I will ask about this. What do you want to do with this lantern and the lens?
Sie sind kritische Komponenten eines uralten Psychic-Mechanismus, den man den Obscuros nennt.
They are critical components of an old psychic mechanism, which is called Obscurus. What is an Obscurus?
Der Obscurus ist ein Hellsichtgerät. Er verstärkt die Wahrnehmung eines Magiers und projiziert seine Visionen dergestalt, dass andere sie sehen können. Ein wirklich mächtiges Werkzeug. Als mein Orden sich nach Atheum zurückzog, verstreuten wir die Komponenten des Geräts, damit man es nicht missbrauchen konnte.
The Obscurus is a seeing device? Like, not in seeing, but what's the word? God. Clairvoyance. I don't like that word. Only because I don't know how to pronounce it. Clairvoyance. I want to... Yeah, I think it might be scrying. Yeah. Scrying device. I think that fits it the best. It... Stärken. There are some words which I can translate when I write, but not when I talk. That's... amplify, yeah. It amplifies the perception of a mage and projects his visions so others can see them. A really powerful device. When my order went to Arteum, we scattered the components of the device so no one could misuse it. Where is this device now?
Ich fürchte, das kann ich nicht sagen. Jene Kräfte, die gegen uns gerichtet sind, bleiben allzu rätselhaft. Vielleicht haben sie einen Weg gefunden, uns zu belauschen. Ich kann nicht riskieren, den Standort des Obscuros zu offenbaren. Sammelt die Gegenstände und ich verspreche euch, dass mein Schiff in Vulkilwacht warten wird.
I fear that I can't say. The powers that are directed against us are still mysterious. Maybe they found a way to listen to us. I can't risk to disclose the place of the Obscurus. Collect the devices, and I promise you that my ship will wait in Vulkelgard. Just your ship?
In der Tat, ein selbstlenkendes Schiff, das ich entworfen habe. Steigt an Bord und die Verzauberung, mit der ich es belegt habe, wird euch geradewegs zu mir bringen. Es ist recht sicher, das kann ich euch ruhigen Gewissens sagen.
Oh, okay. Yes. A self-steering boat that I created. Get on board and the enchantment which I put on it will bring you right to me. It's pretty safe. Pretty? Okay. That can I say with a calm consciousness? Okay. Pretty safe? I never trust stuff that says something like that. What do you know about this Daedric artifact?
Sehr wenig. Daedrische Artefakte sind bekannt dafür, schwer aufzuspüren zu sein. Einige fehlgeleitete Seelen mögen eines entdecken und es eine Zeit lang führen, doch sie verschwinden immer irgendwann. Manchmal für eine Woche, manchmal für Jahrhunderte.
Only a little. Daedric artifacts are known to be hard to find. Some misguided souls might find one and use it for some time, but then they vanish. Sometimes for a week, sometimes for centuries. Are they dangerous?
Oh ja, Gegenstände der Macht bringen immer gewisse Gefahren in die Welt. Dies gilt umso mehr für daedrische Artefakte. Sie existieren nur, um die dunklen Wünsche ihrer Schöpfer zu erfüllen, wisst ihr? Sie können selbst die besten Vorsätze zum Bösen wenden.
Oh yes, devices of power always bring dangers to the world. This counts even more for Daedric artifacts. They exist only to fulfill the dark wishes of their creators, you know. They can even bring the best what's that word again? They can even turn the best intentions to the bad or evil. Maybe she does. Maybe she does. I have to say I agree with her. That's the reason why I always put the ebony blade into a box and then never touch it again. Oh, that's cool, Emilia. Why do you think... Wait. Why do you think this one is so good in it to hide from you?
Das ist die Frage, nicht wahr? Ich habe Jahrhunderte auf der Insel Arteum gelernt und kurze Zeit gar unter Sotasil selbst. Doch dieses Artefakt entzieht sich mir. Irritierend ist das richtige Wort dafür. Entweder wird dieses Artefakt von einem starken Schutzzauber umhüllt, oder es ist nicht hier.
That's the question, isn't it? I have learned for centuries on the island Arteum, and even some time under Sotasil himself. But these artifacts, let's see, elude me? Yeah, I think it's elude me. Irritating is the right word for it. Either this artifact is veiled by a strong barrier, or it's not here. Not here.
Es könnte in einer Taschendimension stecken oder in einem aobischen Strudel gefangen sein und so zwischen den Welten hin und her springen. Unmöglich zu sagen. Deshalb brauche ich die Laterne und die Linse.
It could be in a pocket dimension or in an Arubic's... What's that again? Whirl? Arubic whirl. Trapped in the Arubic whirl. And so jump between the worlds. Impossible to say. That's why I need the lantern and the lens. And why can't you look for these things yourself?
Ja, ich vermute, ihr seid mit unserem Orden vertraut. Das ist wohl kaum eine Überraschung. Wir dienten einst als Berater und Lehrer für die größten Könige und Kaiser. Doch das war einmal. Wir zogen uns auf unsere verborgene Insel Arteum zurück, um in Abgeschiedenheit lernen zu können.
Yes, I think you are familiar with with our order. This shouldn't be a surprise. We we served once as advisors and teachers for the greatest kings and emperors, but that was long ago. We left to our hidden isle Arteum to learn in Solstice? Yeah, I think that's it. Arteum.
In der Tat. Es ist eine Insel jenseits der Grenzen von Tamriel, wo wir die Wahrheiten der Aobis ungestört erforschen können. Das ist schließlich die Aufgabe des Psittcik-Ordens, die Magie zum Wohle aller zu untersuchen.
Yes, indeed. It is an island far off the borders of Tamriel, where we're looking for the truths. What? Wo wir die Wahrheiten der Aobis? Okay, where we can... God damn. Well, let me look. Sometimes the sentence structures here are complicated when I try to translate them. Where we can explore the truths of the Aobis without being disturbed. That's the task of the Psittcik orders. Research the magic to the good of everyone. If that's true, then why are you not in Arteum?
Es gibt bedenkliche Zeichen, Omen, die man nicht ignorieren kann. Ich fürchte, dass eine dätrische Gefahr Tamriel bedroht. Nichts so Krudes oder Offensichtliches wie die Ebenenverschmelzung. Nein, es ist etwas Verborgenes und ich vermute, dass dieses dätrische Artefakt ein paar Antworten für uns bietet.
Sorry. Sorry, my mom tried to show me a cat video. I had to tell her I am not able to watch it right now. No, I haven't watched it. I don't think I've heard of it. There are bedenklich. That's what I never had to look for this word in English. Concerning signs, omen that one can't ignore. Oh, cool. Watch the cat video. Later maybe. Later. What I saw was a cat playing in a puddle. I fear that a Daedric danger is threatening Tamriel. Nothing so crude or offensichtlich. I am glad I have a dictionary in front of me. Obvious. Yeah, that should have been obvious. Nothing so crude or obvious like the plane melt. No, it's something hidden, and I believe that this Daedric artifact has some answers for us. Well, where do I need? Okay, let's go to Kenardi's route, but first, let's read a book. Yeah, contrary to me, my mother has Facebook. I don't. So she watches cat videos on it, and I'm just thinking, I've seen most of them on Tumblr. By the way, the outfit I'm wearing right now is, I think, from the Psychic motive. I had that motive in one of the crown crates I got. I don't have Facebook, so I can't really shut it down. Is it here? No, that's Drossum Kai. Where is Gennadi's roots? Over here. I need to go there. Yeah. I not planning on ever getting Facebook because I don't like how someone who knows you in real life just can put in your name and can find you. Like, there's a reason I cut off all contact with people who I know in real life. I don't need to find them online. Yeah, I like Twitter more. Though I want to say I like Tumblr, but I'm mostly there just for information about stuff in fandom, which I wouldn't find otherwise. Is that a flower? No, it's decoration. Ah, interesting. But still, I don't like the look of it. Nope, I have to swim. I like how you can just jump out of the water. What? Okay, it was birds. For a moment I was concerned. This does not look safe here. Why am I walking here? Do I need to go in? No. Seems I have to. Oh, here. Well, this is the end, with a poison knife sitting on a sinking ship left to die. What even? What the? Okay, no, I don't think any of these words translate to what it should be. Maybe water discharge? Yeah. The crabs are already looking at me interested. Funny. I always liked eating crabs. I think with that we're quit. I thought I should write a farewell message and to everyone who I will miss, but to oblivion. Who am I? Vormachen. God, sometimes this is complicated. Yes, I'm complaining about German. Who am I fooling? Yeah, that's fitting. I want that those bastards pay for what they did to me. If you're reading this, my once friends stole the loot from this shipwreck and brought it to Hazak's hole. With the loot, you could fill a royal treasure room. Kill this son of and everything's yours. I'm getting tired. What a life. This place is a piss pot. Good luck. Well, okay. That thing is empty. Not the mud crab. The mud crabs want to eat him. There is someone else swimming. How far is it? Okay, I am taking my horse. Yeah, very crabby. No iron. I have enough of that. Who broke the tree? Had to be some serious storm. Oh, chest. Hey, Zach. Oh, nice. Maybe I should invest in some speed boost next time I upgrade my horse. Oh wait, why am I right? I don't need to go here. If just because this horse is really slow. Oh, she has 8. Okay. Yeah, could be better. I'm just comparing it to my main character's horse, and that's so much faster. I'm good. And you? Where am I going? Oh, there are many sheep. Last time I was here, there weren't this many. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm tired too, but mostly because I didn't sleep much. Oh. I agree on that. It's too hard, too warm here too. So right now it's cold. I even put on socks because I started feeling cold on my feet. Oh yeah, I need to go down. Down, down the hill I go. Oh, this place. Okay, yeah. seeing a letter. Of course, I can't get up. Kind of letter. It's okay. Wonder if there are even enemies for me. Yeah, there are. I think I see a thief's throat. Good. I want it. Like this. Oops. No! Damn. I mean, this character doesn't even steal, but if there's a thief's glove, I just take it. I like that skill. What's the name again? Some sort of curse. Okay, why am I in a fight? Why can I not? Oh, it's over there. Well, I really like my armor skill. So I got this. Can I loot that? No. Yeah, and I just remembered my well, the other quest you do inside here. And for that quest you have to go through that door later. So that's confusing. Where do I even need to go? Oh yeah, I think I need to go. Where is it? Here. I'm not even went there yet. Oh god. Oh, okay. How do I get there? I think there is some boat that will take me over there. How do I get there? Yeah. Okay, bye, sec. I want to say have fun, but with work that's probably not the right term. I like that dino, even though I don't like them as enemies. They're kinda creepy. Yeah. I ride a bit and find ore. Ow! This is like the best ore you can find, so of course I want it. Like, it's the highest tier of ore. How much do I even have of it? Not 18. Where is it? Oh, 466! Okay, it's not like I'm short of it.
Euch ist Vizevogt Rudolf tot.
Yeah. I might craft
Ich habe viele
swords and
ausgezeichnete Ware.
daggers for my characters. I'm riding in circles here, trying to remember where the boat is that will take me away. I think it's behind here. Hope she doesn't get off. She does get off your horse. Lazy. Will you let me in? I like how this once was full with enemies and now when you finish the quest they leave you alone. It's nice. Wait. Normally they would attack me, but now, not now. That's interesting. Where is she? She should be.
Wir sind 3 Stunden weg und die Maorner greifen an? Typisch. Wir verpassen immer die richtige Schlacht.
Yeah, take me with you.
Die Vagabund ist auf... Die Stanford.
Ja,
Wasser und redselige Geister. Was ist daran interessant?
Alles?
Can we go?
Die Vagabund ist auf
Okay,
dem Weg
no. She only takes me the single time during the quest there. That's kind of pity, but okay. All I need is a way to Craglorn. Okay, that should be doable. Craglorn is an interesting zone, and that's basically most of it is group content, like for large groups. You can do many of the main quests in that place alone, but it's advised to do it with others.
Hier bekommt ihr nur die vorzüglichsten Waren.
It's
Ich
over
scheine
there.
nicht sehr gut voranzukommen.
I like the way how Khajiit talk. Oh, it sounds a bit like they're purring. Okay. Wait. There's a ship? None of these bring me where I need to go. Okay, let's see. Gulf Coast, Kennedys Roost, Daggerfall. Nope. Somerset, Vivek City, Gradwood, Reaper's March. Nope. Davon's Watch. Nope. I think this guy. I think I need to take the quest here to get there. Oh well. Let's get the quest of the Stargazers. Just don't. Just shouldn't forget the switchback. Because the Stargazers will bring you to Craglorn. I think I could travel to Bancoray and walk there, but I'm not riding through a half of a zone. Nope. Where am I? It's always funny when I'm in Elden Root. I can see myself for the first few seconds. I know I'm there, but it can't see me. Yeah. I wonder if I can take the carriage without talking to the guy. Is that possible? Because I don't want that quest right now. No, I don't want to steal.
Bitte hört mir nur einen Augenblick zu. Es ist sehr wichtig.
No, I think I need to get the quest so I can get over there. Perfect camouflage. Yeah, yeah, no one will see me.
Das Unheil selbst ist nach Karkstein gekommen. Die Sterne sind vom Himmel verschwunden. Hört mir denn keiner zu? Wird denn keiner helfen?
The doom itself came to Craglorn. The stars vanished from the sky. Will no one listen? Will no one help? Drama queen. The stars vanished? What are you talking about?
Ich bin ein Initiant vom Orden der Sterngucker. Wir studieren die Sterne und ihren Einfluss auf Tamriel. Vor nicht allzu langer Zeit sind uns Unregelmäßigkeiten bei 3 der Sternbilder aufgefallen. Kurz darauf wurde Karkstein von sonderbaren Armeen überrannt.
I'm an initiate of the Order of the Stargazers. We study the stars and their influence of Tamriel. Not long ago, we saw. That's it. I have such a. Yeah. Not long ago, we noticed anomalies with 3 of the star signs. Just a little after that, Craglorn was overrun by strange armies. How can I help?
Hara, eine aus unserem Orden, führt die Anstrengungen an, diese Angriffe aufzuhalten. Aber wir sind keine Krieger. Dieser Wagen wird euch nach Belkart in Karkstein bringen, wo ihr persönlich mit ihr sprechen könnt. Bitte helft uns.
Hara, one of our order, is leading. Okay. High mighty words. Is leading the effort to hold back those attacks, but we are no fighters. This wagon will bring you to Belkart in Craglorn, where you can talk to her personally. Please help us. Very well, I will help you as good as I can. Yeah. And sometimes I know the word, but I cannot think of a good translation for it. What's also is like sometimes I have to take an English sentence, taking apart a German sentence and put it together in a different order to make to have it make sense in English. Yeah, that's how I sometimes feel. That's why I have a dictionary in front of me. I don't need it when I have to write, but when I translate what I read, then I need it. Oh yeah, do I have this? No. That's very important. I need to sell some stuff. Where is it? Okay, behind this house. Or below it. That'd be interesting. Or a combination of all languages. Because I am Swiss. And Swiss, well, the Swiss German I speak isn't, well, Swiss German has different rules than German. I noticed we don't really have a past tense. We have, what's the name? You have a complicated like we don't have he was. In Swiss German you can only say he has been, but not he was. I don't know if it's best German, more like Germans don't understand me if I would talk how I talk normally. Are you a fence?
Darf dieser euch zu Diensten sein?
No, you're not a fence. That's not one.
Nein, ich verstehe. Ich bin hier, falls ihr eure Meinung ändert.
Erzählt bloß keinem, ich hätte noch nie was für euch getan. Obwohl, erzählt bloß keinem, ich hätte jemals was für euch getan. Keiner einzigen Seele.
So let's see. I'm keeping this and this and I'm keeping that and take it apart later. Let's see where I get out. I just read that post say it in German. Well, German or Swiss German? There's a difference. Like in German, you can say er war. That's he was. Enjoy your dinner. But in Swiss German you only get er ist gsi. He has been. Where am I going? God, there. Okay.
Yeah.
This is gonna be fun. This zone is scary sometimes. Let's wash the hooves of my horse in the well. No one will know.
Ja.
Like, this place is creepy. Here are burning obelisks? Pillars? They're on fire! Yeah, I can see how that could be complicated. Why is there a daily quest over there? Ah! I want over here.
Das wird nicht gehen. Das wird auf gar keinen Fall gehen.
No, it... Oh god. Zombies! Go away! Don't leave me alone. I hate zombies. I need to switch. Uh-oh. They killed my little Twilight. It's rude. Go away. Well, not what I wanted, but okay. Where is it? Over there, okay. I'm getting the way shrine first. Just in case. Oh, I was in an area for groups, okay. This is what happens when you don't pay attention where you're riding. And then again, I'm in a area for groups. Not like I want to be here. Why am I again in the area for groups? Oh, let's see. Ah, okay. Yeah. Not yet. Yeah. It's another way shrine. Someone should fix the ceiling of that one. It's gonna rain inside. But okay, that thing is broken.
Vorsicht! Ich zeige euch die Schuppen der Warnung. Bleibt zurück. Hier draußen ist es gefährlich.
That guy is still talking to me, even though I'm far away. Yeah. I hate wasps. They're... Oh well. Yeah. What do you do when you want some runes? No loot? Holding tombs? Ah, holding sepulchres. Wait, let me look how it's called. Wrong button. It's Heulende Grabkammern. That's... I would have called it tombs instead of sepulchres, but okay. I know... Where is it? Somewhere here is a sky shard. Yeah, I need to get over there. At least this time I don't need to be scared I'm gonna die. I say now. Oh god, I do not want to fall down. There. You can only get there from the other end, which is kinda mean. I think I need to... yeah. So many harpies. So little time. Oh well, no, I don't have time. Would like a coat with these wings, they're pretty. So why am I getting leather from them? What's over here? Nothing interesting? Okay. I think there's some sort of quest you should do here, which I don't have. Like apart from the one I'm doing. Wait. Okay, no. Someone went through here and killed these. It's always kinda weird when you walk through an area that should be full of enemies and no one's there. Now there's some. Yeah, let's kill that guy. Just because I can. Honey. And whatnot. Cool. I need to go this way. Okay. I got a point. No. Nope. Wrong way. Shouldn't follow people you don't know. Sorry. My fan is making me sneeze. Wait, let me look something. So close to 300. Yeah. Really, the only reason why I care is when you reach 300 champion points, you can go to these group dungeons, and I want something you can get for finishing the runes of Mazatun on veteran. Yeah. So first I'm gonna play it on normal so I know what to expect. Guy keeps talking to. Not like I'm listening. Ah, well. Yeah. No. I'm just wildly riding wherever. Probably not kill me, but definitely hurt me. Oh. Nope, nope, nope. Stop running behind me. I'm not gonna help. I'm close. Yeah. Like to get XP for exploring. So Ugh. Is there maybe a book inside? Why can I ride inside here? Normally I get dismounted everywhere, but now I ride through a tent. Where do you want to send me? Not bad. Yeah! You know what I find confusing? In German, no, in English it's called Davon's Watch and Wukelgard, but in German both Watch and Guard get translated to Wacht. So for the longest time I thought the name of Wukelgard was Wukelwatch. Just because of the German name for it. I mean, yeah, it's kinda the same, but... Like, let's look at the map. We have here Davon's Wacht, which is Davon's Watch. And then here Wukelwacht, which is Wukelgard, or Wukelgard, I think. Because I don't have how should I call it? My Steam is in German and you don't have the ability to change the language settings in ESO. It's set to your language.
Nun, wie ihr sicher alle bemerkt habt, ist der Eldenbaum von beeindruckender Höhe. Nicht minder beeindruckend ist, dass der Thron von König Kamoran Eradan sich in den höchsten Wipfeln des Baumes
ist der
befindet.
wirklich ganz oben?
Oh
Wie soll man denn dann dort hinaufkommen, um ihn zu treffen?
Der Stamm hat 3 Absätze und vom obersten aus gelangt man zu König Kamoran.
Yeah, I don't have a choice. I mean, I could change my Steam, but I don't really want that. I have to say I like the German voiceovers. Especially because in here you can hear the German voices of Cassandra, Vin, and some others from Dragon Age. So I kinda like that. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. That's the main reason. Did you know that, Hammer? Here's another enchanted boat, but not the one I want to use. I'm looking for any kind of loot right now. You never know. Nope.
Wartet, geht noch nicht.
Wait, don't go yet.
Wollt ihr wirklich in diese Todesfalle steigen? Wartet mal kurz und überdenkt es.
Do you really want to enter this death trap? Please wait and overthink it. Bonafide, how did you find me?
Würdet ihr glauben, dass es Durchhaltevermögen und Intuition waren? Ja, hab ich mir schon gedacht. Ich mag zwar so aussehen, aber ich bin kein Bluthund. In Wahrheit habe ich euch eine Fährtenmünze in die Tasche gesteckt, bevor ihr Gramfeste verlassen habt.
Would you believe that it was stamina and intuition? Intuition. Oh, whatever. Yes, I thought so. I might not look like it, but I'm not a bloodhound. In truth, I put a tracking coin in your pocket before you left Mournhold. A tracking what? What are you talking about?
Eine Fährtenmünze. Das ist ein verzauberter Drache. Er sieht ganz gewöhnlich aus, aber trägt einen Zauber, den wir aufspüren können. Euch gefällt das nicht? Wir können uns später darüber streiten. Doch fürs Erste kann ich euch nicht auf dieses Boot lassen. Es ist zu gefährlich. Lasst mich mit euch kommen.
Right, right. A tracking coin. That's an enchanted dragon. It looks totally normal, but has a spell which we can track. You don't like it? We can argue over it later, but for now I can't let you go onto this boat. It's too dangerous. Let me come with you. No. I'm not gonna let a stalker onto the boat. Welcome back, Amalia. That's not her boat. This woman was the one that gave me the quest. And she won't let me onto this boat. She wants to come with me. I don't think so. I'm not letting a stalker come with me onto this boat. I don't think you. The person I want to meet wanted that I come alone.
Ja, und wisst ihr, was für Leute Sachen wie kommt allein sagen? Mörder! Bei Shaws Knochen. Ihr seid doch klüger als das. Lasst mich einfach mitkommen. Ich kann helfen.
Yes, and you know which people say things like come alone? Murderers! By Shaw's bones, you're smarter than this. Let me come with you. I can help. I can do this. I can do this. I go alone.
Pah, ihr seid genauso stur wie Skaldir es war. Und wir wissen ja, was dabei herauskam, oder? Passt einfach auf euch auf, in Ordnung? Und glaubt nicht alles, was ihr hört. Wir suchen nach einem dätrischen Artefakt. Die Leute würden alles dafür tun. Alles.
You're right. What if, what if I had found that coin and bought something with it? The coin would be anywhere. Or could be anywhere. Bah, you're just as stubborn as Skaldir was. And we all know what happened to the, what happened, right? Just watch yourself, alright? And don't believe everything you hear. We're looking for a Daedric artifact. The people would do everything for it. Everything. Yeah, the way you said that, I don't trust you. I don't trust you further than I can throw you. I will be alright. As far as I remember, there's not any interesting loot here because you cannot go back here. It's one of these once you leave you can't go back islands. Yep, anything. Well, let's see. How far do I have to? That's not far.
Lagerfeuer am Strand. Ich verstehe immer noch nicht. Ah, ihr seid gekommen. Willkommen in Dranil Kir. Lasst uns drinnen im Trockenen sprechen. Ich vertraue darauf, dass ihr die erbetenen Gegenstände mitgebracht habt. Die Hellsichtkammer ist einfach den Hügel hoch.
So she doesn't understand what's interesting at camping on the beach. Yeah, now she wants me to come to her and talk to her.
Ich bin zuversichtlich, dass die mitgebrachten Komponenten passen werden, aber der Obscurus war Ewigkeiten und hoffen wir, dass das Genie meiner Vorgänger dem Zahn der Zeit widerstanden hat. Bringt die Laterne und die Linse an. Die Antworten, die wir suchen, sind nahe.
So she isn't sure the thing is still working.
Es ist wie... Oh
Oh
nein!
no. Her shadow
Was
is...
geschieht mit mir?
I cannot attack him.
Ihr müsst den Schatten töten! Schnell!
You need to kill the shadow fast. Okay. Boink. Well, that was fast.
Ich wusste, ihr seid stur. Doch das wird euch nicht vor mir retten. Ihr werdet sterben wie der Rest.
Nein, hier sterbe ich nicht.
Well, who am I fighting? Oh, remember the guy, the woman who wanted to come with me?
Es war klug,
Yeah.
mir zu vertrauen. Doch das rettet euch oder die Sitchik-Hure nicht.
Wow, you're rude.
Die arme, ahnungslose Bonafide. So haben sie mich genannt.
Well, I killed her, but the shadow is still alive. Ah, finally.
Erschlagt
sie! Ich heile eure Wunden!
Oh god, she still thinks that I'm fighting. Kill her! I will heal your wounds. Yeah, thank you, but I'm a healer myself. My dear Twilight, you're in the way. That thing looks like the lens in what's the name? The place where you get the Elder Scroll in Skyrim, just much smaller.
Ein Mechanoide? Ich weiß nicht. Nein, das kann nicht sein. Die Stadt wurde vor langer Zeit versiegelt. Was ist das für eine Kreatur? Eine Art neue dätrische Bestie? Die Stadt der Uhrwerke. Ist das möglich? Nach all dieser Zeit.
So, she was talking about the projections, like a mechanical creature. The city that's locked away and a Daedric creature she doesn't know. Well, it's about Clockwork City.
Die Bilder, die uns der Obscurus offenbart hat, lassen wenig Platz für Zweifel. Das dätrische Artefakt, das wir suchen, ist irgendwo in der Stadt der Uhrwerke. Warum sollte Sotasil zulassen, dass ein solcher Gegenstand in sein Reich gelangt? Ich fürchte, dass etwas Schreckliches geschehen ist.
The pictures that the Obscurus showed us don't leave much place for doubt. The Daedric artifact that we look for is somewhere in the city of Clockwork, in the Clockwork City. Why would Sotasil let it happen that such a device gets into his realm? I fear that something terrible will happen. Can you tell me more about the Clockwork City?
Ja, natürlich. Manchmal vergesse ich, dass das nicht gemeinhin bekannt ist. Sotasil, der Bruder Vivex und der Magus des Tribunals erschufen die Stadt der Uhrwerke vor langer Zeit. Er spricht nur selten darüber, doch die Gelehrten glauben, dass die Stadt die Macht hat, Tamriel neu zu erschaffen.
Yes, of course. Sometimes I forget that this isn't commonly known. Sotasil, the brother Vivex and the Magus of the Tribunal, created the city, Clockwork City, a long time ago. He rarely talks about it, but the scholars believe that the city has the power to recreate Tamriel. Recreate Tamriel? What do you mean?
Die Stadt fungiert als ein Simulacrum der stofflichen Ebene. Veränderungen an der Stadt der Uhrwerke könnten sich durchaus auf bestimmte Aspekte von Tamriel selbst auswirken. Das sind zwar Spekulationen, aber ich habe unter Sotasil gelernt. Ich habe keinen Zweifel, dass es in seiner Macht liegt.
The city functions as a simulacrum of the material plane. Changes on the Clockwork City could have effects on some aspects of Tamriel itself. These are only speculations, but I learned under Sotasil. I have no doubt that it is in his power. Okay. So if someone would take over the city of Clockworks... Okay, no. This This is a part where German is confusing me because in English it's the Clockwork City, and here, well, they call it the City of Clockworks, which isn't wrong, but when I'm translating it, it confuses me. Anyway, so if someone would take over Clockwork City, could they change Tamriel or even destroy it?
In der Tat, ohne Zweifel eine unwillkommene Aussicht. Normalerweise würde ich euch versichern, dass Sotasil die Lage vollkommen im Griff hat. Er ist ein Freund der Psychiker und aller Bewohner Tamriels. Doch die Präsenz dieses dätrischen Artefakts gibt mir zu denken.
Indeed, without a doubt, an unwelcoming outlook. Yeah. Normally, I'd tell you that Sotasil has everything under control. He's a friend of the Psychics and all people of Tamriel. But the presence of this Daedric artifact makes me think. Well, what do you have planned?
Ich muss dem Psychic-Ritenmeister Bescheid geben. Falls die Daedra die Tore zur Stadt der Uhrwerke durchbrochen haben, müssen wir schleunigst handeln. Und was euch angeht, so würde ich zur Wachsamkeit raten. Wer immer diese Vorgänge angestoßen hat, sieht euch ohne jeden Zweifel als Bedrohung. Nehmt dies und meinen Dank.
I have to tell the Psychic Rite Master. If the Daedra have broken through the through the gates of the Clockwork City, we have to do something fast. And if I were you, I would advise caution. Whatever set these things in motion is without a doubt a threat. Take this and my thanks. Well.
Wir setzen das mächtigste Hellsichtgerät in ganz Tamriel ein und es sorgt für nur noch mehr Fragen. Eine perfekte Metapher für das Leben einer Gelehrten, denke ich.
Yes, those Discord noises might have been from me. Maybe? Yes! Hammer! What? Okay, we use the most powerful scrying device in the whole of Tamriel, and it only causes more questions. A perfect metaphor for the life of a scholar, I think. Is there something we can do now?
Es gibt da einen, der uns vielleicht helfen könnte. Den uralten Dunkelelfenmagier Divide Für. Auch wenn wir selten einer Meinung sind, muss ich dennoch einräumen, dass sein Verständnis für dätrisches Wissen ohnegleichen ist. Wenn jemand mehr darüber weiß, dann ist es Für.
Yes, I know it was also Monk, but still. Okay, there is one who might be able to help us. The old dark elven mage Divide Für. Even if you're rarely the same opinion, even if we rarely share the same opinion, I have to say that his understanding for Daedric knowledge is unpaired. Yeah. If someone knows more, then it's Für. Für? It's a Y. Whatever. Where can I find him?
Für wirft einen langen ätherischen Schatten. Dadurch ist er nur schwer zu übersehen. Ich spüre das. Ja, er ist in Gramfeste. Im Tempel des Tribunals. Vielleicht beratschlagt er sich mit Almalexia. Findet Divide und erklärt ihm, was auf dem Spiel steht. Mit etwas Glück schließt er sich unserer Sache an.
Well, I I would also accuse Monk, but he isn't here. He can't hear it. Fear. What? Fear casts a long etheric shadow. That way he's hard to overlook. Yeah, though I have to agree. Device Fear is very hard to overlook. I feel that, yes, he is in Mournhold, in the Temple of the Tribunal. Maybe he's talking to Almalexia. Find Device and explain to him what's on auf dem Spiel stehen. That's one of these phrases that are hard to translate. Auf dem Spiel stehen. And tell him what's on stake, maybe. With some luck, he joins our cause. I will go to Mournhold and look for Device Fear.
Wir setzen das mächtigste Hellsichtgerät in ganz Tamriel ein und es sorgt für nur noch mehr Fragen. Eine perfekte Metapher für das Leben einer Gelehrten, denke ich.
Oh, yeah. I kinda don't want to... What do you guys think? Do you want to know more about Sotazil and Device Fear? Fear? Because if I leave this place, I cannot talk to her again. Okay. Why do you know so much about Sotazil?
Nun, niemand kennt Sotazil wirklich. Nicht einmal die anderen Mitglieder des Tribunals. Ich habe eine gewisse Zeit unter ihm gelernt. Er war geduldig und erstaunlich aufmerksam. In vielen Dingen der ideale Lehrer. Doch ich hatte nie das Gefühl, ihn wirklich zu kennen.
I bet it's funny to hear him translate. I mean, it's good to learn English by translating stuff, so that helps. Well, nobody knows Sotazil really. Not even the other members of the tribunal. I learned some time under him. He was a patient and very observant. He was patient and very observant. In many things, the ideal teacher. But I never had to feel like I would really know him. What can you tell me about him?
Neben dem Offensichtlichen nicht viel. Ich kann euch sagen, dass er völlig anders als Vivek ist. Er sprach nie über sich oder den Glauben der Dunkelelfen. Ich hatte immer das Gefühl, dass er... Nun, verabscheut ist nicht das richtige Wort. Er schien diesen Teil seines Lebens nur mit sehr gemischten Gefühlen zu sehen.
Apart from the obvious, not much. I can tell you that he's totally different than Vivek. He never talked about himself or the beliefs of the Dark Elves. I always had the feeling that he, well, despised is the wrong word, isn't the right word. It just felt like this part about his life. He seemed to see this part of his life with mixed feelings. And the Clockwork City, did he ever talk about it?
Nur indirekt und meist in Metaphern. Jetzt ist sie sein Hauptdaseinszweck. Manche sagen, er wäre davon besessen. Wisst ihr, trotz all seiner Macht umflort ihn eine gewisse Melancholie. Das ist bedauerlich, aber nicht überraschend. Wahre Weisheit bringt immer ein gewisses Maß an Verzweiflung mit sich.
Only indirect and most times in metaverse. Now she is his main reason of living. Some say he is possessed of it. That's one of these cases where I'm not sure if it's possessed by it or possessed of it. Or with it? Oh well. You know, even with all his power, there is some melancholy to him. That's... Who is it? That's sad but not surprising. True wisdom always brings some amount of despair with it. You mentioned a psychic Rightmaster. Who is that?
Ich muss gestehen, dass es ungewöhnlich für mich ist, solche Dinge mit Personen außerhalb unseres Ordens zu besprechen. Doch ich glaube, ihr habt euch dieses Privileg verdient. Ritenmeister Jacheses lenkt die Psychiker. Mit seiner Weisheit kommt er Sotasil nahe, wenn auch mit weniger Macht.
Not you, you say? What did you write? Yeah, not you, Hammer. Not you at all. You know, I can look at it on my phone. I don't need to alt-tab to look. Oh well. Wait. I have to admit that it's unusual for me to talk about these things with people outside of my order, but I believe you earned this privilege. Privilege? Yeah. Rightmaster Yachesis steers the psychics. With his wisdom, he is close to Sotasil even with less power. Isn't Sotasil some kind of god?
Etwas in der... Ja, die alten Wege kümmern sich kaum um solche Titel. Doch was ist ein Gott sonst, wenn nicht ein Wesen mit außergewöhnlicher Macht? Jedenfalls wird Macht überschätzt. Weisheit ist das wahre Maß aller Personen. Darin ist Jachesis wahrlich großartig.
Aha, you did. Okay. I don't know if Discord stream mode does that. I'm using Streamlabs OBS. And I mean, I could turn off the sounds, but nah. No, it doesn't. I would have to turn it off, and if I turn off the sounds, I would never notice that I get notifications. Something in that, yes, the old ways don't bother with such titles, but what else is a god if not a being with incredible power? Anyways, power is overrated. Wisdom is the true measurement of all people, and in that Yachesis is truly great. Yeah, Yeah, I might look into that. Could I meet him?
Eines Tages vielleicht. Atheum, die Insel des Psychic-Ordens, ist nicht mehr hier. Sie könnte jederzeit zurückkehren, doch vorerst dürfte es leichter sein, Aetherius oder die Reiche jenseits davon zu erreichen. Der Orden legt Wert auf die Abgeschiedenheit, ähnlich wie Sotasil.
One day, maybe. Arteum, the Isle of the Psychic Order, is not here anymore. She could come back anytime, but for now it should be easier. What? What? Really? Okay. She could come back anytime, but for now it should be easier to reach our Aetherius or the realms beyond. Okay, so it's easier to go into the land of the death than go to Arteum. Okay. The order lays Wert legen, okay. That quest is funny. This one, I mean, when he has to force himself to refer to himself in first person. It's so funny. Okay. The order sets value of solstice, similar to Sotasil. What can you tell me about die Waldfür?
Bleibt weiter wachsam. Die Wald kennt nun wirklich nicht viele Skrupel. Während wir Psychiker die Magie zum Wohle aller studieren, tut Fürst Für dies nur, um seine persönlichen Interessen voranzutreiben. Wenn unsere Interessen übereinstimmen, kann er ein mächtiger Verbündeter sein. Wenn sie das nicht tun...
Stay careful. Device doesn't know many... that's a word. Similar in English. Okay. The wife doesn't know many scruples. While we psychics study magic for the good of everyone, does Lord fear this only for his personal interests? When our interests overlap, he could be a powerful ally. If they do not, would he be your enemy?
Feind ist vielleicht ein wenig zu viel gesagt. Er entscheidet sich dann nur, uns das Leben so schwer wie möglich zu machen. Er weiß, es würde ihm übel ergehen, wenn er sich dem Orden offen entgegenstellen würde. Fürs Erste glaube ich, dass er noch nützlich sein wird. Ich rate trotzdem zur Wachsamkeit.
Enemy would be said too much. He decides just to make... What? He just decides to make our life harder. Okay. He knows it wouldn't do him any good if he would stand against the order openly. For now, I believe he could be useful. I still advise some caution. Okay. Honestly, I like the Waldfür. He is a bit... he's a bit strange, but I don't get the harsh dislike he gets from everyone else. I like the way of speaking of the Khajiit too. You sound tired. Are you alright?
Ich wünschte, ich könnte Ja sagen. Ich fürchte, dass wir durch die Zerstörung meines Schattens einen wichtigen Teil meines Animus vernichtet haben. Ich fühle mich dünn, geschwächt. Eine geschwächte Psychikerin ist noch immer eine vortreffliche Magierin, aber irgendetwas in mir wurde beschädigt. Denken wir lieber nicht daran.
I wished I could say yes. I feared that 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 because of the destruction of my shadow, an important part of my animus got destroyed. I feel thin, weakened. A weakened psychic is still a strong mage, but something inside me got damaged. Let's not think about it. I think Bonafrid was still a powerful mage.
Ihr kanntet also unsere Angreiferin. Sie hatte in der Tat große Macht. Doch ich spürte, dass diese Kraft nicht ihr gehörte. Ihr Ausdruck war ungeschickt, doch sie schlug mit der Kraft einer Meistermagierin zu. Üblicherweise würde ich da Besessenheit vermuten. Aber bei ihr? Da bin ich mir nicht so sicher.
You knew our attacker? She had indeed great power, but I felt that this power didn't belong to her. Her impression was clumsy, but she hit with the power of a master mage. Normally, I would suspect possession, but with her, I'm not sure. What do you mean?
Jemand hat ihr Kräfte verliehen, die ihren Horizont übersteigen. Zweifelsohne ein Handlanger aus dem Reich des Vergessens. Bonafrid war eindeutig von Hass erfüllt. Vielleicht verschlungen von Eifersucht und Abscheu. Die Daedra können aus solchen Leidenschaften unbeschreibliche Schrecken machen. Sie tut mir leid.
Someone gave her powers that were too much for that. Yeah. Horizont. I mean, the direct translation of Horizont is horizon, but I don't think it's the right translation for this. Hey, wait. Great. My netbook decided to show me a black screen. Would you show yourself? I can see a thing. I mean, it's not like it black screens for no reason. Though, I think it does. It's kind of weird. I set it to like to show me the screensaver after 2 hours. So I expected that it would wait 2 hours. Can't be 2 hours since I wrote the last time on the screen here. Oh well, it's back. I can see the chat again. Okay. Someone gave her powers that were over her level. Yeah. without a doubt, someone from Oblivion. Bonafide was filled with hatred, maybe eaten up by jealousy and disgust. Daedra can make such passions to unspeakable horrors. I feel sorry for her. Well, now I'm done. Okay. I kinda don't want to go to the Clockwork City because that would involve me doing the whole thing. Also, I'm gonna give up this quest. Do a dark whale. That should do it. I'm not sure if I should this. True Whale Darkly. Well, that's an interesting name. What's up here? Probably nothing interesting. Can I jump? Oh, yeah. Thank you! You mean this one? That's, if I remember right... Okay, what staff is that? The look of it isn't the one you're seeing. I think that's one of the Khajiit staffs. I used the outfit system to... Wait, why did it change? I clicked on this. I used the outfit system and just took the staff that I liked the most. Okay. I feel like the color doesn't match my outfit anymore. I kind of wonder if I should do this quest right now or if I should go to Cold Harbor, because I haven't finished the plane meld yet. And it's kinda weird when these quest people keep talking about the plane meld like it's already finished. So I might wait with that. Okay, let's see. Let's see what kind of quest I have. I have this quest. That's the city of the Clockwork City. This is True Whale Darkly. That would be the intro quest for Somerset. And here is Cold Harbor. Oh yeah, I remember. I should save some people. They are waiting for me. So, okay, let's see. So I have to save many people because every time you save someone in Cold Harbor, the Hollow City gets more citizens, more stuff. Like right now, I can't even buy anything because the building is empty. It doesn't have a door, I think. What is this? I cannot go there. Ah, that's Arkham. This is Clockwork City, Cold Harbor. So, lightless prison. Something. Which direction? Oh. Yeah. So, let's see. Someone forgot their backpack. This package got left behind when the campment was... well... what's the word again? Deserted. Let's look through it. The bag has some... oh, how is that called again? I'm not gonna use it to the literal translation because I'm sure that's not the word. Ah, jerky. Okay, yeah. Just so you know, the literal translation of Trockenfleisch is dry meat. Yeah, jerky is dry meat. Some fruits and a handful of beet vegetables, root vegetables. Okay. Well, there's also a sigil that denotes this as property of a member of the Fighters Guild. Oh, I remember this quest. This is fun. I will look around, see if I can find members of the Fighters Guild. So I need to read this. Well, I'm not gonna read it. Basically, they get lost. Wait. Why are you following me? Not, okay. Find the members of the Fighters Guild. I don't wanna. Boo! Oh yeah. You really want me to read a whole book? No, thank you. What? Okay. Ay, ay, ay. I hate stranglers. They are so gross. Creepy.
Das muss ein Hinweis sein. Für wen sind diese Waffen denn jetzt?
Ah! That's why I don't like them. Cannibalistic plant. This sword has been placed here. The tip is pointing into a direction. Let's see. Go away. Oh yeah. Hammer, you wanted me to go swimming last time, remember? Well...
Diese armen Kreaturen, einfach abgeschlachtet. Nichts ändert sich. Bei Yffres haarigen Füßen. Ihr Außenseiter taucht einfach immer wieder auf.
By Yffre's hairy feet, you outsiders always appear again. I'm looking for my allies.
Ihr und alle anderen in diesem Wald, wie es scheint. Mein Clan hat eure Verbündeten bereits zu Eindringlingen erklärt. Ihr wollt gar nicht wissen, was wir mit Eindringlingen machen. Die Schattengänger werden sie fangen. Keiner entgeht ihnen.
You and everyone else in this woods. How it looks. My clan already declared your allies to intruders. You don't even want to know what we do to intruders. The Shadow Walkers will catch them. No one escapes. Will they kill them too?
Hat eine flaumige Molchziege 7 Zehen? Schaut mich nicht so an. Das ist ein vollkommen passender Vergleich. Jedenfalls hoffe ich, dass ihr sie erreicht, bevor die Jäger es tun. Ansonsten haben eure Verbündeten keine Chance.
Has a fluffy mulk goat 7 toes? Don't look at me like that. That's a fitting comparison, if you say so. Anyway, I hope that you get them before the hunters get them. Otherwise, your allies have no chance. Why do you want to find them?
Weil ich es leid bin, dabei zuzusehen, wie Leute verletzt werden. Die Dinge hier müssen sich ändern. Wir haben bereits zu viel Zeit damit verbracht, über flaumige Molchziegen zu sprechen. Ich muss wirklich los.
Because I'm sick of just watching how people get hurt. The things here have to change. We already took too much time to talk about fluffy mulk goats. Okay, I really have to go. How do you want to find them?
Sind euch die zurückgelassenen Schwerter bei diesen Lagerfeuern dort aufgefallen? Ich glaube, eure Verbündeten versuchen, uns etwas mitzuteilen.
Nein.
Ich werde weiter nach ihnen suchen. Wenn ich sie vor den Jägern erreiche, kommen sie vielleicht doch noch lebend aus diesem Wald.
What's wrong with my netbook? It keeps going into my... Right. Who doesn't want to talk about fluffy goats? But really, why is my netbook always going into black screens? Like, not the black screen, it doesn't work anymore, but yeah, it goes into power saving mode. Why? It's connected to the cable. It doesn't need to save power. Oh well. Did you notice the swords that got left by the campfires? I believe your allies tried to tell us something. I will look for them, and if I reach them before the hunters, they might even get out of the woods alive. Okay.
Haltet die Augen offen und eure Waffe bereit. Die Schatten hier sind nicht eure Freunde.
Yeah, it cares about nature. I'm sure of it. Where? There. Wait. Well, there is someone swimming. Whee! No.
Noch mehr Außenstehende. Zeigt ihnen die Strafe für das Eindringen in den mondlosen Gang.
Well, that guy exploded. What's over there? Like, there's something here. Nope, 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 nope. Really? Oh, please, stop fighting. What? No, be quiet. How much? Okay, why? 10,000 XP. Oh well. Oh, there's a way shrine. I know I should go over there, but the way shrine is there. Oh, yeah. I already did this with my Dunmer, so I know that there is a sky shard. Also, I just remembered that there is... Well, that's not weird at all. I kind of would like to try to go over there, but I know it won't work. Yeah, I have a skill point which I could use, but I don't know in what. Like, let's see. I've got everything here. Got everything here. Oh, I could upgrade this? No, it's not advised. healing staff. Light armor. Complete. Soul magic. Also complete. I don't use this on her. Problem is, I need this. I need the necrotic orb. You get it on rank 5. I'm at 3. Finish this. She only learns enchanting. When do I get the next point? It's 16. This on level 15. Okay. Need to enchant more. Floaty rocks. Yeah. I doubt you can walk over them, but I kind of want to try, just for the fun. Like, that's just not creepy at all. Wow, okay, that's just for the looks. Not fair. It's not fair. They don't even really float. Boy. Oh well. Finally. I can't remember, but I think this is the place where you get mostly, what is it called? Void stuff. Like void ore and stuff like that. Because I haven't seen void cloth in Tamriel, even though I'm level 50, or very, very rarely. It's an illusion, yeah! I feel tricked.
Ihr müsst am Leben bleiben. Ihr müsst einfach. Ich brauche eure Hilfe. Ich war das nicht. Ich schwöre es. Er war schon so, als ich ihn gefunden habe.
You need to stay alive. You need to. Yeah. It wasn't me. He was like this when I found him. That's so not... Yeah, okay, I know it's true, but still.
Dieser arme Soldat. Er hat den Tod nicht verdient. Zumindest ist der Khajiit entkommen. Aber wie lange er überleben wird, weiß ich nicht. Mein Plan kann sehr hartnäckig sein.
My Twilight is annoying me. Do you have to fly in front of her face? Go away. This poor soldier, he didn't deserve death. The death. Whatever. At least the Khajiit could get away, but who knows how long he will survive. My clan can be very hartnäckig. Can be very persistent. Yeah, be very persistent. Why is your clan making hunting these soldiers?
Weil wir vor langer, langer Zeit einen dummen Handel eingegangen sind. Im Austausch für Macht und Unsterblichkeit wurden wir die Wächter dieses Waldes. Aber zu welchem Preis? Jetzt jagen die Schattengänger jeden, der es wagt, einen Fuß in diesen Wald zu setzen.
This is so distracting.
Dieser arme Soldat. Weil wir vor langer... Es könnte
Oh.
noch einen Weg
Oh.
geben, diesen anderen Soldaten...
Ah, I went too fast. I didn't read
Dieser
it.
arme Soldat.
So.
Weil wir vor langer Zeit einen dummen Handel angegangen sind. Im Austausch für Macht und Unsterblichkeit wurden wir die Wächter dieses Waldes. Aber zu welchem Preis? Jetzt jagen die Schattengänger jeden, der es wagt, einen Fuß in diesen Wald zu setzen.
Because long time ago we did a stupid deal. Oh. In exchange for power and immortality, we became the guardians of this wood. I think it's wood, even though it should be forest. But this place is called, what is it called? Well, the quest is called Into the Woods, so yeah. But to what price? Now the Shadow Walkers hunt anyone who dares set a foot into this forest. I have to find it. No, I have to help the Khajiit.
Es könnte noch einen Weg geben, diesen anderen Soldaten, diesen Khajiit zu retten. Aber ihr müsst mir vertrauen. Ich werde mich meinem Clan nicht direkt entgegenstellen. Sie sind meine Familie. Aber ich kann euch helfen, euren Freund zu finden. Ich möchte nur sicher gehen, dass niemand sonst verletzt wird.
There could be a way to find the other soldier, this Khajiit. But you have to trust me. I won't confront my clan directly. They are my family, but I can help you to find your friend. I just want to be sure that no one gets hurt. What should I do in your opinion?
Die Schattengänger setzen Läufer ein, um den Wald zu durchsuchen. Aber ihr würdet sie niemals sehen. Sie werden eins mit den Schatten und sind so gut wie unsichtbar, wenn der Clan in Alarmbereitschaft ist. Es gibt allerdings eine Möglichkeit, die Läufer doch zu sehen.
Wald is forest, but as far as I know, it can be translated to woods and forest. So this is kind of complicated, especially because the quest is called Into the Woods. I think a forest means it's a wood that is tended to, like by someone, and a wood is just growing by itself without anyone looking after it. I can be wrong. The Shadow Walkers use runners to search the woods, but you would never see them. They become one with the shadow and are nearly invisible when the clans in Alarmbereitschaft. When the clan's alarmed? Yeah, I think that makes sense. But there is you hear me get frustrated? Well, not frustrated, more now I'm kinda conflicted. I think it might be but there is a possibility to still see the runners. Thank you. What frustrates me is I should know the words, but when I try to translate, they just don't want to. Well, how can I see those invisible runners?
Ihr müsst die Rinde eines Zweiglings besorgen. Die Magie ihrer Rinde erlaubt es den Kreaturen, sich den Weg durch den dunklen Wald, wie soll ich das nur ausdrücken, nun, zu erfühlen. Ladet die Rinde an den Irrleuchten auf und ihr solltet in der Lage sein, die Läufer zu entdecken.
You need to get the bark of a... Oh, how are they called again? Of a spriggan. The magic of their bark allows these creatures to find their way through the forest. How should I say? To feel it. Charge the bark on a wisp, and you should be able to find the runners. I need to know more before I agree.
Euer Freund ist gerade da draußen und wird von meinem Volk gejagt. Wenn ihr Fragen habt, dann stellt sie rasch, damit wir uns wieder der drängenderen Aufgabe widmen können.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I went with alarm, because that's probably the only thing I could think of. Oh wait, I think Alarmbereitschaft is kinda like when you aggroed everyone and or stole something, and then you're hiding and everyone is looking out for you. That's Alarmbereitschaft. Your friend is out there and is being chased by my people. If you have questions, ask them fast. We have to tend to more important things. Tell me about your people.
Mein Clan ist uralt. Älter, als ihr euch jemals vorstellen könnt.
Yes, that was the word.
Unser Baumhirte erzählt Geschichten aus der Vorzeit, als wir noch unter dem strahlenden Himmel in den üppigen Wäldern von Valenwald lebten.
I agree. I mean, on alert, that's... Yeah, they're on the lookout, but on the other hand, Alarmbereitschaft is much more aggressive, I think. My clan is very old. Older than you could ever think of. Our tree... Oh god, how... Baumhirte is an Elder Scrolls word, so I have to think if I remember the English word for it. I think it's tree mender? It might be, yeah. I think it's tree mender. Our tree mender told stories from the before time, when we were still living under the glowing sky and the upland woods of Valenwood. Yes, it's much older than that. I think uralt would be ages old. Oh well. How did you end up in Cold Harbor?
Laut den Geschichten entfesselte der dädrische Fürst seinen Zorn über Valenwald. Anstatt sich zu wehren, entschlossen sich meine Ahnen, dem Fürsten ihre Treue anzubieten. Und so kamen wir hierher.
According to the stories, unleashed the Daedric Lord his wrath over Valenwood. Instead of defending, my ancestors decided to pledge their alliance to the Lord and to the Prince. And so we came here. That's also complicated. In English it's princes, the Daedric princes, but that would be a Daedric prince in German. But they translate it to Fürst, which also translates to Lord, so I keep getting confused by that. Your ancestors just gave up?
Aufgegeben? Das ist eine Art, es zu sehen. Eine andere wäre, dass der Clan nicht nur überleben, sondern sich auch noch einen beträchtlichen Vorteil verschaffen wollte. Die Schattengänger lieben Macht. Im Ausgleich für unsere Dienste wurde uns Macht über unsere Feinde versprochen.
Give up? That's one way to see it. Another would be that our clan didn't just wanted to survive, but they also wanted to get advantage from it. The Shadow Walkers love power. In exchange for our servitude, we became power above over our enemies. And now you're different?
Ich habe es euch doch schon erklärt. Ich bin die Dunkelheit und die falschen Versprechungen leid. Molag Bal gab uns zwar Macht, aber er hält uns hier auch gefangen. Was bringt uns Macht, wenn wir für immer in diesem Reich festsitzen? Ich möchte den offenen Himmel und die Sterne in der Nacht sehen.
I already explained it to you. I am sick of the darkness and the wrong promises. Fake promises? Molag Bal gave us power, but he's also keeping us prisoners here. What good does this power if we are trapped in this realm? I want to see the open sky and the stars in the night. Here is the bark.
Oben ein bisschen was abkratzen und bitte sehr. Ein alter Trick, den ich durch mein so langes Leben an diesem grässlichen Ort gelernt habe. Meine Freunde hielten es für witzig, sich vor mir zu verstecken. Deshalb habe ich angefangen, ihn zu benutzen, damit ich sie sehen konnte. Es gibt da auch eine interessante Nebenwirkung.
That I killed those Spriggans was very useful. I already got bark. Scratch a bit off of the top and here you go. An old trick which I learned through my oh so long life in this horrible place. My friends found it funny to hide from me. That's why I started to use it, so I could see him. It also has an interesting side effect. Side effect?
Während es euch erlaubt, jeden zu sehen, der sich im Schattenreich verbirgt, verbirgt es zugleich eure Anwesenheit vor ihm. So konnte ich den Patrouillen aus dem Weg gehen und mich aus dem Wald schleichen. Es funktioniert wirklich. Aber denkt daran, der Effekt ist zeitlich begrenzt. Er wird nicht lange anhalten.
While it allows you to see everyone who's hiding in the Shadow Realm, it also hides you from them. So that's how I could go out of the way of the patrols and sneak through the woods, through the forest. It really works, but remember, the effect is timed. Yeah. Well, the effect isn't timed, but it only works for some time. It won't work long. How does it work?
Berührt mit der Rinde ein Irrleuchten und überquert dann die Brücke. Die Läufer suchen nach dem verbliebenen Soldaten. Wenn ihr einen Läufer entdeckt, folgt ihr ihm. Er sollte euch direkt zu eurem Freund führen. Und wenn der Effekt abklingt, berührt ihr einfach noch eine Irrleuchte.
Touch the bark. No. Touch a wisp with the bark and go over the bridge. The runners look for missing soldiers. If you see a runner, follow him. He should bring you right to your friend. And if the effect goes away, touch another wisp. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I find this little wisps cute. Well, and they're harmless. Don't try to kill me. I think I need... Where do I need to go? Why? Ah! Oh, come on! He doesn't see me, but everyone else does. Great. Oh, leave me alone. Where did he go? There he is.
Warum benehmen sich die Kreaturen heute so seltsam?
Why are behaving the creatures so strangely? Well, maybe because they see me and you don't. What?
Es ist das Alarm da draußen.
Why? Why? No. Ah.
Es muss etwas sein. Wo? Ich könnte schwören, dass ich etwas gehört. Ich könnte schwören, dass ich etwas gehört habe.
Nope. Ah. Now I have to start again. Where is... Where is a wisp when you need one?
Es ist das Alarm da draußen. Was ist das für ein Land da draußen? Da draußen muss etwas sein. Wo in... Ich könnte schwören, dass ich etwas gehört habe. Was ist das für ein Land da draußen?
This is annoying. Let's try again. Well, I was better in this when I was playing my Nightblade, but she is better in sneaking.
In Öfres Namen kommt dieses Geräusch. Nehmen sich die Kreaturen. Was ist das?
I like how he's keeps saying, "What's this sound?" Well, it's the hooves of my horse. Is there? Oh, there. That's right what I need. Come on. He is running very weird. Nope, 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 nope. Come on, come on. How far does he want to... Oh yeah. There is a troll.
Gebt uns die Katze, Schlange, und wir werden euer Leben zügig beenden.
Den Außenstehenden in Ruhe, Warmblüter. Ihr werdet ihm nichts tun.
Dieser weiß, dass es irgendwo hier in der Nähe einen Eingang in den Turm gibt. Kamu muss dort hinein.
Well. Okay, the wood elves want the Khajiit. The Lami is, well, kind of protecting him, and he tries to get into the tower.
Kommt, Außenstehender. Lasst uns einen sichereren Ort suchen, solange sie...
Now she's hiding.
Ich bin verletzt!
Yeah.
Ich werde dem Khajiit helfen, Elf. Ich kenne den besten Weg in den Turm.
Seid nicht albern, Schlange. Der Khajiit braucht die Hilfe eines Experten. Und das bedeutet, dass ich gebraucht werde.
I am. Okay. She says she knows the best way inside. And she also says that she knows the best way inside. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him first.
Dieser versteht das Spiel nicht. Das ist der kleine Elf. Und das Schlangending spielen. Aber wir haben Wichtigeres zu tun. Wir müssen in diesen Turm kommen. Der Schlüssel zu unserem Sieg ist darin. Ich weiß, dass es stimmt.
This one doesn't understand the game of the little elf and the snake thing. But we have more important things to do. We have to get into the tower. The key to our victory is inside. I know that it's right. Okay, I think it's interesting that this Khajiit talks in the same sentence about this one and I. Just shows that Khajiit have a very interesting way of talking. Tell me what you're talking about.
Wir hörten Stimmen im Wald. Wir dachten anfangs, es wären andere Mitglieder unserer Expedition, die um Hilfe rufen. Hauptmann Alfauri ist dann auf die Lösung gekommen. Die Stimmen kamen aus diesem Turm. Jemand, der darin eingeschlossen ist, braucht unsere Hilfe. Und er wird dann im Gegenzug uns helfen.
Yeah, that's true. Though I have to say it does depend on where a Khajiit grows up. There, most Khajiit who come from elsewhere, or at least Reaper's March, talk like this one. But there are like those that like grew up outside of it. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree. You know what bothered me? My first ISO character is a Dunmer. And in one of the Ebenhard Pact story quests, you have to talk to someone who hates, really despises dark elves. I was expecting that he didn't even want to talk to me, and he talked to me like, yeah, it doesn't matter that I'm a dark elf. And that felt weird. I mean, I understand it's a multiplayer game, but at the same time, that's the quest, the story quest of your faction. And how can he not react to you being a dark elf? Like, his children got killed by dark elves, and he didn't even care at all that I was talking to him. That felt so weird. We heard voices in the woods. In the beginning we thought it would be other members of our expedition which were calling for help. Captain Alfauri then, well, found a solution. The voices came out of this tower. Somebody is trapped inside and needs our help, and will then help us. Yeah. Gegenzug. Who then will help us? Yeah. What do you now know about this Lami?
Kaum hatten wir einen Fuß in diesen grässlichen Wald gesetzt, stellten uns die Waldelfen auch schon nach. Sie haben Hauptmann Alfauri kaltblütig ermordet. Dieser konnte gerade so entkommen. Das Schlangending hat diesen gefunden, verletzt und völlig orientierungslos. Und es hat ihn sicher durch den Wald geführt.
Just as we set foot into this horrible forest, the wood elves were after us. They cold-bloodedly killed Captain Alfauri. This one got... Oh, bleh. Let's start again. This one managed just to get away. That snake thing found this one, hurt and lost, and guided him through the forest. And about what are the Lami and Faraniel fighting?
Dieser ist nicht sicher. Die kleine Elfin ist wie aus dem Nichts erschienen, aber wenigstens hat sie nicht versucht, Camus zu töten, so wie die anderen Elfen. Sie behaupten beide zu wissen, wie man in den Turm kommt, aber Camus traut keinem von beiden.
This one isn't sure. The little elf appeared out of nowhere, but at least she didn't try to kill Camus like the other elves. They both say they know how to get into the tower, but Camus doesn't trust either of them. Go to the east, into the direction of the city. It's safe there. I will explore the tower.
Eine sichere Zuflucht an diesem Ort? Camus freut sich darauf, so etwas zu sehen. Lasst mich einen Moment ausruhen, bevor ich mich auf den Weg mache. Ich wünschte, ich könnte mit euch gehen. Aber bis meine Verletzungen verheilt sind, wäre ich euch nur ein Klotz am Bein. Viel Glück, meine Freundin.
A safe haven? This place? Camus is glad to see something like that. Just let me rest for a moment before I go on my way. Yeah, there it's again. I wish I could go with you, but until my Verletzung, until my that's not the word. I'm thinking of the wrong word. Verletzung. Injuries. Yeah, should have thought of that. But until my injuries are healed, I'd just be... Klotz am Bein. That's a German phrase. I'd just be a hindrance. Good luck, my friend. Do you have an advice for me before you go to the city?
Dieser weiß zwar nicht sehr viel über dieses Gebiet, aber dieser hat immer eine Meinung. Fragt, was ihr möchtet, und ich werde euch antworten. Das ist das Mindeste, was ich tun kann.
This one doesn't know much about this area, but this one always has an opinion. That's always good. Ask what you want, and I will answer. That's the least I can do. This is so confusing. Can't you at least stay with one thing in one sentence? They change from this one to I in a heartbeat. What do you know about the Wood Elves?
Die kleinen Elfen sind skrupellose Mörder. Sie nennen sich selbst Schattengänger. Soweit dieser es beurteilen kann, jagen und töten sie jeden, der diesen dunklen Wald betritt. Sie haben uns nicht einmal die Chance gegeben, um unsere Leben zu betteln, bevor sie Alfauri getötet haben.
The little elves are scrupulous. I know. Yes, scrupulous. No, I should know this word. Yeah, okay. The little elves are ruthless killers. They call themselves Shadow Walkers. As far as this one can say, they hunt and kill anyone who steps into these dark woods. They didn't even give us the chance to beg for our lives. What the hell was that? What? Okay, before they killed Fauri. I think that was the troll. Someone aggroed that troll and he walked to me. Okay, thank you. What's with Faraniel?
Camus hat sie noch nie zuvor gesehen. Sie trat aus dem Schatten, aber sie griff nicht sofort an. Für diesen ist nicht zu übersehen, dass sie sich vor irgendetwas fürchtet. Und sie scheint sehr hilfsbereit zu sein. Vielleicht etwas zu hilfsbereit, wenn ihr wisst, was Camus meint.
Camus never saw her before. She stepped out of the shadow, but she didn't attack it. For this one, it isn't. I have to rephrase this sentence to make it have it make sense. Okay. This one can oversee that she's scared of something. And she seems to be very helpful. Maybe a little bit too helpful if you know what Camus means. What do you know about the Lamis?
Als wir die Wälder absuchten, stießen wir auf ein paar Schlangendinger. Sie haben uns angegriffen, denn wir zu nah an sie herankamen. Aber sie schienen uns nie direkt nachzustellen. Und dieses Schlangending dort hat Camus geholfen. Mir ist aber noch etwas anderes aufgefallen.
When we were searching the forest, the woods? Yeah, when we were searching the woods, we walked into these snake things. They attacked us when we got too close, but they never followed us. And this snake thing over there helped Camus. But I also noticed something else. What was that?
Als wir uns an einem der Lagerfeuer ausruhten, stürmte eine Gruppe Schlangendinger auf uns zu. Aber sie griffen uns nicht an. Sie fielen über die Elfen her, die um unser Lager herumschlichen. Die beiden Gruppen scheinen einander nicht zu mögen. Sie könnten sogar im Krieg miteinander sein.
When we were resting at the campfire, a group of snake things rushed to us, but they didn't attack us. They attacked the elves who were sneaking around our camp. The both groups don't seem to like each other much. They might even be at war with each other. If I decide to ask one of them for help, who would you choose?
Was für eine Entscheidung. Das ist so, als ob man sich aussuchen müsste, ob man lieber langsam geröstet wird oder gleich in die Flammen springt. Da gibt es keine gute Antwort. Aber wenn wir Verbündete suchen würden, dann würde Camus die Elfen wählen. Sie sind stark und geschickt. Sie wären eine große Hilfe gegen Molag Bal.
What a decision. That's like as if you had to decide if you'd rather be slowly roasted or just jump into the flames. Just no good answer. But if we need allies, then Camus would suggest the elves. They are strong and cunning? Yeah, strong and cunning. They would be a great help against Molag Bal. Not the Lamis.
Nun, das freundliche Schlangending hat mir geholfen. Das sollte man nicht unberücksichtigt lassen. Es mag ihnen an Disziplin und Kampfgeschick fehlen, aber ihre Wildheit kann Camus nicht verleugnen. Vielleicht sollte man sie auch in Betracht ziehen.
Well, the friendly snake thing helped me. That shouldn't be overseen. They may lack discipline and fighting prowess. Whatever. But their savagery can Camus not deny. maybe you should consider them as well. To be honest, I am leaning towards the elves instead of the Lamis. As much as I like them, but I'm leaning more to Faraniel. But I'm gonna talk to her first. I'm not gonna confirm, I just want to talk to her. Ticknis.
Wir sollen euch helfen, den Turm zu betreten. Aber zuerst müsst ihr uns mit diesen dreckigen Waldelfen helfen. Hört nicht auf ihre Lügen. Sie ermorden unsere Kinder. Völlig grundlos. Bitte, ihr müsst mir helfen, die Kleinen zu retten.
We should help you to get into the tower. But first you have to help us with the dirty wood elves. Don't listen to their lies. They are killing our children without reason. Please, you have to help me to save the small ones. The kids, probably. The wood elves are killing your children.
Wir hatten nie darum gebeten, nach Kalthafen gerissen zu werden. Wir sind keinen Handel mit den dädrischen Fürsten eingegangen. Aber seitdem wir herkamen, überfallen die Waldelfen unsere Nester und schlachten unsere Kinder ab. Dieses ewige Morden muss ein Ende finden.
We never asked to be pulled to Cold Harbor. We didn't we didn't do a deal with the Daedric Prince. When we got here, the wood elves attacked our nests and slaughtered our children. This killing has to find an end. Well, I agree with her, but I'm just thinking if I help the elves, I could take them back to Tamriel and there wouldn't be a threat to them anymore. Well, why do you need me?
Ihr seid eine Heldin. Ihr durchschreitet Kalthafen mit unerschütterlicher Zuversicht. Und nicht einmal die Waldelfen können euch etwas anhaben. Ihr könnt diese Schlacht für uns gewinnen. Und dann werden wir in eurer Schuld stehen. Wir werden euch zeigen, wie man in den Turm gelangt. Und euch sogar bei eurer Mission helfen.
You are a hero. You walked through Cold Harbor with unshakable, what's that? Unshakable confidence. Not even the wood elves can harm you. You need to win this battle for us, and then we will be in your debt. We would show you how to get into the tower, and even help you on your mission. What's with the wood elf and her people?
Sie sind Monster. Sie vernichten unsere Eier und schlachten mein Volk ab. Wenn ihr den Waldelfen helft, können wir euch niemals vertrauen. Die Lamien sind mächtig. Wir könnten euch eine große Hilfe sein, aber nur, wenn ihr uns helft, unseren Krieg mit den Waldelfen zu beenden.
They are monsters. They are destroying our eggs and slaughter my people. If you help the wood elves, we will never trust you. The Lamis are powerful. We could be of great help to you, but only if you help us to win the war against the wood elves. I need to talk to Fanariel first. I mean, I understand her. I would like to help her, but I don't know. Can't you two be friends?
Ich weiß, dass ihr meinem Clan nicht für seine Taten vergeben könnt. Aber er verfolgt ein altes Versprechen, das niemals erfüllt sein wird. Doch ich kann euch helfen. Niemand kennt diesen Turm besser als ich. Allerdings muss ich euch auch um Hilfe bitten. Es ist wichtig.
I know that you can't forgive my clan for its actions, but he is following an old promise that never will be fulfilled. But I can help you. No one knows the tower better than I. But first I need to ask for your help. It's important. For what do you need my help?
Ihr müsst mir dabei helfen, meinen Clan davon zu überzeugen, diese äonenalte Vereinbarung zu brechen. Wir haben diese Wälder und diesen verfluchten Turm in der Annahme bewacht, dass Molag Bal uns eines Tages belohnen und nach Valenwald zurückkehren lassen würde. Doch das wird nie geschehen.
You need to help me to convince my clan to break this aeon-old treaty. We guarded these woods and this tower in the... Let me see. I'm waiting for the translation. God, come on, you're not so slow normally. Battery of my tablet is very low. Yeah? Yeah, moment. Yeah, my mom is calling me for dinner. So I only will finish this conversation and then I need to stop streaming. Well, anyway, we protected these woods and this cursed tower in the belief that Molag Bal would belohnen, reward us one day and let us go back to Valenwood. But that will never happen. How can I convince the Shadow Walkers?
Wie ich habt ihr diesen Wald schon einmal verlassen. Ihr wisst von Molag Bals Plänen. Ihr wisst von der Ebenenverschmelzung. Ihr müsst ihnen sagen, dass unsere Vereinbarung wertlos ist. Wie können wir je nach Nirn zurückkehren, wenn Molag Bal es vernichtet?
Honestly, I don't know yet. Might be bread, and something to with it. Maybe sausages or jam. We'll see. Like me, you left these woods again before. You know of Molag Bal's plans. God. You know of the plane meld. You have to tell them that our treaty is worthless. How can we go back to Nirn if Molag Bal destroys it? What's with the Lami and their
Diese
people?
Monster? Wir sind schon seit Ewigkeiten im Krieg miteinander. Meine Leute werden euch niemals Gehör schenken, wenn ihr Partei für sie ergreift. Die Schattengänger sind mächtig. Wir könnten euch eine große Hilfe sein. Aber nur, wenn ihr mir helft und meine Leute überzeugt.
These monsters? We are in a war with them for Ewigkeit. For eternities now. My people will never listen to you if you work with them. The Shadow Walkers are powerful. We could be of great help to you, but only if you help me and convince my people. Second dinner, yeah. Why should I help you and not the Lamis?
Ihr habt mein Volk kämpfen sehen. Wir werden zum Töten ausgebildet. Es ist unser gesamtes Leben. Vielleicht könnt ihr ihnen zeigen, dass Molag Bal uns missbraucht und belogen hat. Vielleicht erkennen sie seinen Verrat dann als das, was er ist und schließen sich eurer Sache an.
You have seen my people fighting. Ja, Moment. I have to leave this conversation for the next time because my mom's calling me. Means I have to stop the stream. I'll continue from here and decide who I'm helping next time. Thanks for watching. Thank you.